Margo bonde umuyumo nchumugelia kugena kwane nga ase orelitsko lyao ngori alengeliro nge goika Chinsa chigato kumanenda SMS ya mangana mayahe teseni kia ukiabene gien soko TV Chinsa Ikomi igoro hayari mutwe ngati yali nkwana getyo margo bono asentira here yo wenge tane kwa Daniel Mwaga. Ya Chinsa Ikomi mwancho mwegeli atukuya chakabene kurase county ya Nyamira sebano umwe msiwe wadi ya township homoske Duke Masira nigwa musabiro mugabana habwe county ya Nyamira korosi ya Chibara asensemo ya tente imeyo mochio Nyamira kukwana hekero abwatoka engombe gochia ase familia Jane Faunchwari ime ya tente yo tigeretu abana bake mono magaga yangina abana bugosira nigwa Duke yatebere buna abono tigere chisegi no mugabana bwe county ya Nyamira eriyo hamagendra beko bakago korekana
Itikonje ko tebya abantu baminto batente nga pole sana ase anfeana ise serikali yetu ya Nyamira tu ababerere gochisimure tukagora chi barabara chi arenga ikero mugako mitonya karama arenge moyo lakini nga kurweli paka rero nothing has ever happened na ikaranshi mwako yo no watu wamocha ni rekabiri kana nkarobuni elinga na mobwa kabisa na muikera anda akamingirulia ngori kana ikire nga kwanda runa nkumwani kerande mushokie chiro anda bachogo bakango saiga bono ngatige nsweli ali na ndi nyigode ndani meka butire kono tutagete kono gosaba ngo manene kalirika kwa minchulia tari kwanja tokonya abantu baminto batenda kipara chioka tu ntumba liko gosaba kendo manene epara yoka ebe santu abegete se budget tukabeka tukagure biragita ibiragita rendo mwaka gakika tuatika mangana mange bankani rinororo bire bono nje mangana ase gitintageti ebante biringa tigesegi gosento ko rwegasi ari bo mwankani ngantigesegi yago sento ko rwegasi mangana ase gitintageti ebante biringa tigesegi gosento ko rwegasi ari bo mwankani ngantigesegi yago sento ko rwegasi akingo kora igwa sakari mwakwa na buya mwatebire ngatoke anisegi yake to ko rwegasi no mugaka asare nera toigwe ngore twatigire nera to ko rwegasi kata to ko retigasi ko tugwetinga bado ke mina nonkero so ntu tutagete ko sabu mwaka bono nechikura turochi ntubone tikona ko sali chingaki choko korera abantu bamintu chikintu kyo kana ari ko saba his excellence the governor musikamusi mu myalibo osobu yabwawo tiga abantu bamintu bakorera chipara nakabesa kati twabeka ge chinsoko to bwatokere tokorera abantu bamintu chinsoko inu mwaka anche gatubwata noko boko bona mangana mangi yichisegi yasa onkonyire nabwenire ntukia ndiete bono nyasa umanyite bweka umbwatukire bono nonda nabantu ababane nkora agendi turegente na inu ndo kona kubatena mbwanga agatinda minjuro limukani nkora abande na inu waka
Atogos kamutu mwancho mugelia nigobona baremi ibasemi wegwetanga korwa asoko ngainwa kugora chimbusoro chitekanetie chingaki bakokora buri mu mwabo hegente gekwirira barobwe konyora ali gesalire like haya korengana na John Kanyingi oyore muteneri korwa ase kiombekeria gya Baya East Africa chingaki harenge kona na hamegirio gochia asabare mikorwa ase chisub county au imeye county ya Kisii asekorengana Kanyangi nigane kebuna nigabere miyabange baberko bakungainwa na kugora chimbusoro chire chimbe ekyo chikorera lige salia bokuyananse naboigo nigona nyanigo ayene kiringa abalimi bagendere kobekomokia elio komenta usekomenta konyora kwembusoro ne chindagera meyense ya Kenya.
And we are here to officially launch the national promotion decab promotion campaign for two purposes. One, to encourage farmers to scratch KEFI stickers that are put on the bags so that we can participate in the fight against counterfeits. And number two, during the scratching, farmers also get an opportunity to win prizes like the pickup displayed here and some of the other farming equipment. And this is to say thank you to the farmers for the journey they've walked with us in trying to ensure food security in the country and also trying to make sure that on the other hand, we do it using genuine seed and not counterfeit seeds. Counterfeit seeds are a big threat to the economy because farmer pays money to buy seed, but what he gets on the farm is not seed that give him what he was looking for. And that means the productivity of the farms is much lower when you're talking about counterfeit seed. So it's an economic loss in the sense that farmers have spent money to buy something that is forcibly put across to them that is going to give them production while it's not going to give them production. So they lose money, but also the eventual goal of feeding the nation, ensuring food security is not achieved because we are not going to get the yields that farmers are expecting. Small-scale farmers are the biggest contributor to food security in our country. We know maize is staple food in Kenya, in the other African countries, and 99% of food production or maize production is done by the smallholder farmers. And that's why there can never be maize production without the smallholder farmers. There can never be food security without the smallholder farmers. And that's why we are passionate about partnering with the smallholder farmers and also enabling them with the correct tools, the correct hybrid maize seeds, and also the tools to go around it. Fertilizers from fertilizer suppliers and all the other inputs that they require. But there's no secret to food security if we don't have smallholder farmers.
Buyer, we have always partnered with farmers trying to make their lives easier, and especially such at times when we have a lot of changes in global warming and changes in climate. We are leading in terms of technology, producing varieties which can be able to withstand harsh environment. We are producing varieties which can be able to withstand drought, which can be able to protect themselves against the diseases.
Na togotiga na ibano mwancho muria tuske mutu hasebano mo senator bwe county ya Nairobi Moske Edwin Sifuna amoragire na ko mochebororo mugabana bwe county ya Nairobi Edwin Atasakaja asigetambokero ogi okobwatoka hegati yechinsemo chabokereri bwe ngencho mono bwe county yo gochia ase serikali nne korengana na Sakaja hikyo negetambokero kerema mincha yeri chiko na baigo nigo Sakaja amenta kagoteba ose enigo omusifuna amenta kagoteba nga ere ama service ya temanyiri na onigo ase senate manyiri igoro oyegetambokero ekyo nengana yabakabage kobekwa na komento chinguru uno omubunge bwensemo yebunge ya Embakasi East Moske Babu Owino oyotebanga ekyone getambokero kere ekyobosoku.
That saw the head of state and the governor of Nairobi sign what was dubbed a cooperation agreement, ostensibly to cover some critical areas in the functions of the county government. As you are aware, Article 96 of the Constitution places the responsibility of defending counties and their governments on the Senate, in which I serve. Why he has just suddenly become aware of the Urban Areas and Cities Act less than 18 months to the 2027 elections. From the onset, I wish to state that my office was neither involved nor consulted before this decision was taken. Indeed, the so-called cooperation agreement itself acknowledges that no public participation was conducted prior to the signing yesterday, a violation of the Constitution that is too egregious to ignore. To then provide in the same agreement that it would be subjected to public participation after the fact is not only disrespectful to the people of Nairobi, but the clearest indication that it is anything but what we are being told it is. What's worse, the agreement is meant to take effect within 14 days, and one wonders whether any meaningful public participation can be had in such a short period. The steering committee established to oversee the agreement is very national government heavy. Of the 12 members of the committee, a whopping 2/3 are appointees of the national government. From its structure, the governor will play subservient to the prime cabinet secretary, making Sakaja effectively the new deputy governor of the county of Nairobi. This to me is not cooperation but a takeover. Just last week, the governor of Nairobi City County, Johnson Sakaja, in his address to the County Assembly of Nairobi, derided what he termed the NMS experiment that left us with a Kenya shillings 16 billion hole in pending bills and vowing to never engage in similar misadventure. I wish to remind Governor Sakaja that the Senate in fact directed that those NMS pending bills were the responsibility of State House, from where he was speaking yesterday, since the accounting officer for NMS was the comptroller. He should have used the opportunity yesterday to remind the president that thousands of contractors and workers are still owed money by State House and their livelihoods remain in peril as Ruto continues to ignore them.
On-source revenue is collected at Interior Office. I have all that. There was a recommendation that the governor ought to have been prosecuted. He's being protected by the higher powers. And Nairobi can run itself. Nairobi is not that incompetent. It is a shame that the governor says that he's a governor by birth, yet destroying the same very place that he was born in, leaving it a worse place than he found it.
Mwanchu mugeria togotigara sengane yo gendete kwenye bwaterania county ya Nairobi nigo bono litukeri mulioka magayo murayibwense hama no mugabana bwe county ya Nairobi kobeka hase yo kubwaterana ni Serit kuria rero nigo bakorretara ya bas chinsemo ao hime mucho Nairobi ili hego chakia magendero ao kukwana na bamenyi even semo ya Lakisama Ruto nigo barire irayo gochia ko bakorera amagendero ao ase homensemo yaye umugabana Sakaja arire irayo gochia kwendera kubwaterana hano murayibwense William Ruto ile wikerania amagendero asa bamenyi ibe county ya Nairobi nonya nigo murayibwense harekanire kogendera ko bagikirie bururu na kwa mochia abamerere baje ebege siasa aso kubatebyanga tibabwati imeroberi ende yonsi.
Tutaongeza pesa ya kujenga barabara za Nairobi. Hapa Nairobi bado tuko na barabara nyingi ni ya matope. Na ndio nimeweka pesa bilioni 8 ya kujenga barabara za Nairobi na nimeongeza bilioni 3 na ndugu zetu MCS tupangane na wao ila sehemu kuwe na barabara na tuunganishe Nairobi, watu wa Nairobi waweze kutembea. Pia hapa tutaweka maduka ya wananchi wa hapa kufanya biashara. Hapa vile vile tutawajengea manyumba. Sikia bwana. Hapa tunawajengea vile vile manyumba. Na ni nyumba ambayo wewe mwananchi wa kawaida utaweza kulipia. Nairobi hoye. Our competitors, they neither have a track record for anything they have done in the past. They don't even know and they cannot account for their present. And sadly, I say sadly, they have no vision, they have no plan, they have no agenda, they have no program, they have no vision for the future of our country.
Nashukuru kwa vile mmeshikilia rais wetu na vile mmenishikilia. Si ni kweli? Nataka kuuliza kwa sababu mmeona tumekuja na tumeamua kushirikiana. Tushirikiane na rais ama tuachane? Wangapi wamesema county na serikali kuu ishirikiane? Tufanye kazi pamoja. Tuongeze mabarabara, masoko na Nairobi ipate chapa zaidi kuwafanyia nyinyi kazi. Sio ndio tunataka? Ama ni aje? We have come together between the national government and the county government in the interest of the people of Nairobi.
Na togoska mutumu wanchimigari bono nigomo bunge bwensemo ye bunge ya mwara Mweske Vincent Musyoka Kawaya habolire boteneri ibwaigoro w'abanyanyimbo ko muherera igetambokero igetindi homo CS ibwensemo ya mbioni Francis Mutua asekerianga nigo akobwaterana n'igikundi kiboke bago kimanyekaine buna P13 ekyo kyabereye ko bacanda bamenyi amona bonchereria abensemeyo okwana kurwa ase chiro ya mbioni Musyoka nigatebuna homo CS oyo nigo agwesanania ano obone bomoryogo yogotindi bunenya sore.
Wacha nikuambie bwana OCS, mimi naomba sana kwamba hata tukitafuta njia yako vile utatoroka, naomba ukae kidogo hapa ndio ushike adabu. Ukabitila baoke zaidi onandusu uje withia ukinete akukomo. We cannot allow that nonsense. And let me tell you, na nataka ukae hapa ndio ushike adabu. Kukwata kesi kaninyo before umeva. Tutakuzingira hapa kwa hii police station hata ndungili 5. Na wadauka tuwekwe hata hii. Nonsense. Tutona kukava. You cannot do that. Tutona kukava wajasiana zitu bangi. Who are you? I am on live television because I do not fear. And I will want to challenge any other person. Na niseme tena na tena, ofisa ambaye anauzia vijana wetu wa shule, vijana wetu hapa bangi na madawa zingine, tutachoma yeye, tutaweka taya na wewe maneno yako ikwishe. I want to repeat for avoidance of doubt so that I am properly quoted. Any officer ambaye anauzia vijana wetu bangi hapa, any officer mwenye ana cause more problem, any officer mwenye ameunda kikundi kinaitwa P13 ambayo kinaibia watu hapa kwa maduka, wacha nikwambie, tutakuweka moto. Tutakuweka. I am telling you. Utaona watu hujaiona, and I am mobilized. I can spend millions just to deal with you. Na mimi nitakuanga tu kule naangalia tu, utadiliwa na wewe. We are going to deal with you squarely. Mimi miaka 10 imekwisha sijaiongea mambo ya officer yoyote. I speak rarely, but when I speak I mean it. Na when I mark you tutasonga na wewe kando tumanuzi udhale mwete taku. Sini zindu chaku kauneni aku. Tutuka. Hakuna, haiwezekani. Hiyo haiwezekani na haitawezekana. Osiasi wewe wa manaisi ndo hizo itone kia bana asikali asumaku. Mauzo cha bengi na imana isu musawetie. Na we kwacha nesa. Undu twadilie na andu mamuthanga. Twidili ngina na criminals isu mwaemwa. Aya. Kawaye na ami ya udili na criminals isu.
Na togotiga na yu mwanchumuri atiga toske mutu asebe na babwatani ao kurwa ase sector yabo chenu ni gobanyaganire serikali koirege tambokero yo komenta henibo ase sector yabo chenu amo ne sector chinde bosio bwe budget yenya irachi gosomwa yeriko kyani birengo byobugima hiyo korengana abarubi yagenere comment kana asama tukabwango iga okwana na babwatani ase abosase gekarekyo ni gononye ni gomoteni libosomori kyo monene ase wizara ya State Department for Public Health and Professional Standards Mary Mudoni ni go habolirie abantu kobwaterana
The issue of mobilization and sustainability, visibility will change all this. Anything that we do, let us do it for impact. Let us look at sustainability. That is why we are here today. We do not want to start with a county to activate, and then tomorrow we cannot even get PPEs to go and sweep that county. We want to see that there is sustainability moving forward. And of course, visibility. How else are you going to speak to the people if you don't come out and say, we are the people. We are the Afya Nyumbani people. We are the ones who are leading this campaign. Therefore, with basic equipment, transport, modest incentives, communities can transform markets. They can transform schools. They can transform health facilities, and they can equally transform neighborhoods. The structures in our country are so robust that when you talk about schools, there are head teachers, there are students, there's parents association. Let us utilize them. Let's go to them and speak to them and see how they can turn those schools into healthy hubs. The government has taken a very robust program for constructing markets. But are we going to turn those markets into garbage collection places? That even when the peels for bananas are done, anybody can throw it anywhere. They are beautiful in terms of infrastructure, but health-wise, how far have we gone to sensitize these people to know that the health of the markets depend on them?
Na toguska mutu mwanchumugeria bono nigo ikatia BMCA kurwa se county ya Migori ibagi kiri chibura buru chia bwango iga hicho chene kibwa hagati yo mugabana abwe county eyo Ochilo Hayako no mubunge bwensemo ye bunge ya Suna West Peter Masara awa BMCA abo nigo batebuna chibura buru echo nigo charetiro boso ko bonene hime ye county yo bono nigo habara yabo babolire bose basabirira iberereryo lyege siasa kolimwa bosio bochorio bonene ebore mutu asekeringa nigo rareten omotane komonene ase siasa chiri mutwe.
Strongly, what happened on Thursday and Friday, where members, where goons came from other areas after camouflaging as mourners and went into the fish market in Migori and ate all the fish from the fish vendors.
When a sitting governor visited a market to inspect the ongoing market, any other leader cannot purport to threaten or to warn governor not to visit a market. Our electorates are expecting us, including the government, including the governor, to deliver. Part of our deliverances is working on a conducive business environment in our market areas.
Mimi nataka kuambia watu wa public ya kwamba we should be very sensitive on these propagandas. Mtu anakuambia umekaa kwa ile kichaka na kumbe hata uko kwa hiyo kichaka. And you believe governor apewe muda afanye kazi, ikifika 2027 mwezi wa 8 tarehe 22 wananchi wataamua.
Political ambition and competition is very healthy and very legitimate. But in a case where a leader confronts another leader, uses our youths to fight physically against other youths, leading to severe injuries, leading to severe deaths, is not going to be allowed in Migori.
Mwancho mugirelia chiapto gechide Cameron bere igoro Chinsa Ikomi chiabara margo banabu nongo saba kuja gutorera mangana maji centre wengi kurua semesa ito ya mangana maji ya Soko TV kwendo to maso skale kegera hege kegera mutu murubi bongori ya marekonera edu nyanga umwana mboka ogo chirore haye masa ya mo magenda nera go ikansa ya mo ya margo baba usora chinyora mangana maji centre iro jogo keranu Brian Achaka Barnaba Sondari hamo na Felisas Kabendi na warenge mega yemenyoncho kigima kwene kinga chibi chama na maji ojago ikire centre ire ya botoeru koro kwa Daniel Omwaga twaro maragoba romoto ereru.